Are you tired of feeling like money is a mystery you can't seem to solve? Well, get ready to unlock the secrets of wealth and prosperity with our ultimate money guide. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of finance and revealing the most powerful strategies for unlocking your financial potential. Whether you're struggling to make ends meet or simply want to take your wealth to the next level, this guide has everything you need to know to master your money. So sit back, grab a notebook, and get ready to discover the ultimate keys to financial freedom. Although before we dive in, if you appreciate the content and all of the research that went into this video, it would help out this channel a lot if you hit the like button. If you are new to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get more videos like this. Let's get started. If you want to be wealthy or have a lot of money, you must first understand what money is and how it works. Regrettably, many people believe they know these things when, in fact, they do not. That is one of the reasons they never become wealthy. What do you think is the right definition of money? When you ask, what is money? The first thing you must realize is that money has evolved. Money began as an exchange in the form of chickens or milk, then shells and beads, and finally gold, silver, and copper coins. These were physical objects with tangible value that were traded for other items of comparable value. Most money today is paper money, often known as fiat currency, which is an IOU from the government. Paper money has no intrinsic value. It is merely a derivative of something else's value. Formerly, the dollar was a derivative of gold. Presently, it is a derivative of debt, an IOU from a country's taxpayers. Money is no longer a physical commodity like poultry, gold, or silver. Modern money is merely a notion backed by a government's faith and trust. The more reliable the country, the more valuable the currency, and vice versa. Money's transformation from a concrete substance to an idea is one of the reasons why the subject of money is so perplexing. It's tough to comprehend something we can't see, touch, or feel. Now, how does money work? Nowadays, what most people call money, I would label fake money. It's not that counterfeit money isn't helpful, it is. It's only that today's money, which is essentially currency, has no intrinsic worth in and of itself, whereas gold and silver do and have always done. Regrettably, most people are unaware of this. People believe that money, such as dollars, has value. This is why so many individuals believe that saving money is a good investment. Yet, if you read much of my work, you'll realize that savers are losers. If you want to be wealthy, you must first comprehend how money, as it is now known, works. Money nowadays is a currency. It represents the faith that economies have in a country's economy rather than something of value such as gold. This is due to President Nixon's removal of the US dollar from the gold standard in 1971. This is when it became a forgery. It was only dependent on the US's full faith and credit, a massive IOU. Other countries quickly followed suit. Currency is derived from the term current. Nowadays, money, like a current, must keep moving to exist. Here's an illustration of what happens to money, currency, over time. If you want to be wealthy, you must learn how to speak about money in the manner of the wealthy. When you learn the language of money, you learn the language of the 10% of the world that is not concerned with money. You may increase your chances of being part of this 10% by devoting a little time each day to learning the language of money. More importantly, by knowing the language of money, you will reduce your chances of being duped by the same false prophets who preach the old money rules. Save money, buy a house, get out of debt, and invest for the long term in a well diversified portfolio of mutual funds. The good news is that learning money vocabulary is not expensive. You can learn the majority of it for free by conducting online research, borrowing finance books from the library, and reading financial news. Everyone needs to understand the explanation for where the money comes from. People are increasingly clamoring for a ban on banking, but it's not as absurd as it sounds. There would still be entities known as banks under the new government. Yet, their utility would be drastically reduced. They would largely act as payment processing and deposit holding locations, but they would be devoid of their most important role, which is money creation. This is a point that most people are likely to overlook. When you think of money, you probably think of something generated by the government or the Fed. In reality, private banks create the majority of the money. The Bank of England issued an outstanding, very clear study titled Money Creation in the Contemporary Economy in March. It shows how, contrary to popular belief, a bank does not make loans by taking a client's savings and then lending those deposits out. The bank, on the other hand, manufactures money out of thin air. If you wish to get a mortgage for a house and the bank thinks you're creditworthy, the money goes into an account. The funds in your account are now a liability for the bank. And the mortgage it now holds is a bank asset. The bank has a specific quantity of reserves and a little amount of currency as assets before you're taking out the loan, and its liabilities are customer deposits. The bank does not use its assets to provide you with money after you have taken out your own. Instead, it generates a brand new asset, the loan, and a brand new obligation, the brand new money you have as a deposit from the bank. Before the loan, your assets consisted of certain deposits and currencies. Then, after the loan, you have far more deposits than you did previously. Remember, when you get a loan, the bank does not send you out with a basket of cash. When you obtain a loan, you have more money in your bank account than you did previously. Because you must repay the debt, it is also an obligation. This may seem obvious, but here is where money is created nowadays, not by some other outside force. Now, what are the steps to manage your money wisely? 1. Lower your monthly expenses. For many people, the most difficult aspect of money management is adjusting their spending habits so that they have enough money to pay bills on time and have money left over from each paycheck to save. A simple strategy to reduce your monthly expenses is to eliminate unneeded and impulsive spending behaviors. This will allow you to save more money each month. Begin by going over your monthly subscriptions and memberships. 2. Pay off your debt. Debt is a significant financial burden that, if not managed properly, can harm your future. Becoming debt-free may appear out of reach at first, but you can systematically pay down your bills over time by employing debt repayment plans. The snowball and avalanche debt payback systems are examples of debt repayment strategies. The most important thing to remember when you have debt is to make your monthly payments on schedule. 35% of your credit score is determined by your payment history. Late payments will lower your credit score and might remain on your credit report for up to 7 years. 3. Create and utilize a budget plan. Establishing a budget will allow you to better manage your money. Setting up a budget may appear to be a lot of work, but having a financial plan will help keep you focused on accomplishing your financial goals. There are various budgeting techniques each with its approach to money management. With a typical budget, you allocate a portion of your income to each expense and save the remainder. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and if you did, please like it and subscribe so you don't miss out on other wonderful videos from us.